Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. Many of you have seen me on the news and you've joined my YouTube station from that. I appreciate that. You can see all my news clips and my whole team of former IRS agents who are excellent, some of the best in the country. They're all handpicked by me. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I have been in private practice for 40 years. So yeah, I've been doing this for 50 years. I kind of have almost more experience in my team than honestly anybody. I don't know anyone who is more experienced. There's probably some, I just don't know of them. Anyway, I do these YouTube stations, so I educate you. I give you inside information, and so you don't get ripped off. And I try to give you these IRS insider tips, and I can. Today really is more of an education day, and I want to talk to you why Optima tax and the bigger tax relief companies charge so much. It's really disgusting. I get so many calls. I had a lady call the other day. She had a very simple case. She was about 62 years old, 63. She was retiring, and Optima tax charged her $12,000 to put her case into currently non-collectible. It's sad. The lady couldn't afford the money. She had to get a family loan to go ahead actually and pay the tax back. And this is really the story with many back tax resolution companies, and I will tell you why. Is the whole structure of them is when you call, you're not speaking to the person working your case. You're speaking actually to salespeople. So the reason why Optima and the other big tax resolution companies, I don't want to name them. I don't want to stick out Optima. That call just came into me, but the reason is they have huge advertising budgets, huge. I wouldn't be surprised if they're spending $150,000 to $200,000 a month in advertising, and they're paying salespeople as well. You are paying a huge markup just to cover the cost of their advertising. What I suggest you do is you look for people who aren't having a really large budget, and you can see and talk to them. One of the problems about reaching out on the internet, people look at a Facebook ad, they look at an Instagram ad, they see an ad on Google, they click it, and then now they're giving their information to a third party. They don't know really who the third party is, whether they're selling the information, and they don't know what's happening behind the scenes to all this. One of the reasons YouTube is so good on really hiring somebody, and I've learned this in the last 2 years, you actually get to meet the person who's going to be working your case and is going to explain that to you. When you call these big companies, you're not going to be able to talk to an attorney, a CPA, or enrolled agent by Zoom, because they usually don't do that. They may do that if you ask, but it's not the norm. What you want to do, first of all, if you're engaging a company, you want to give them, if you owe debt, you want to go ahead and give them the IRS financial statement that IRS is going to want. There's no way anybody can value or judge your case unless they see what your case really is. So if you owe debt, you have to submit to me an IRS financial statement, either a 433F, a 433 OIC, or a 433A, before I will tell you what's going on with your case. We do that for free because we don't know, A, if we want the case or can solve your case until we see that form. So if you're not able to see and speak to somebody live and give that form to someone and speak directly to a person who's working your case, you're wasting your money, because you really don't know who's working your case and what knowledge they have, and you're not going to have a gut reaction on that. But anyway, the reason these companies charge so much, all the big ad companies that you see on Google, the top 4 that you see on Google are, it'll say they're ads, and the bottom 3 are ads. But the reason they charge so much, you're paying their advertising budget. I would suggest you rethink what you're doing and actually speak directly to anybody on YouTube who is just credible and knowledgeable, and you get a gut reaction from them. So anyway, at the end of the day, thank you for listening. I appreciate you doing that. If I give you good information, please give me a subscription. I would really, really appreciate that very much. YouTube loves that, and so do I. So thank you.